Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hello, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, we're going to be talking about an evening routine. So what I know from lots of the emails that I receive and messages on Instagram is that a lot of people use my podcast as part of an evening routine. So getting ready for bed, they'll put an episode of the podcast on, which partly helps them to relax, partly helps them to go to sleep. But of course, the podcast episodes are very random and they're not always well suited to an evening routine. So I thought what might be useful is to create a hypnosis session which is specifically designed to relax and reflect on the day in a way that there's an element of closure on the day that you've had, and almost sowing seeds of what would enable your unconscious mind to mentally prepare for the following day. So that's what this hypnosis session is all about. I've also got a hypnotic language card here from the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. This is the 4 of Spades, and it is the phrase, "I only want you to." And I'm going to read out what it says. Only is an interesting word. It seems like we're asking so little of the person and that there's nothing to resist at all. Only will give you a door into the subject's mind. And we have the example. After all, I only want you to go even deeper. I only want you to do an unconscious search for the solution. So I'm going to use the word only and the phrase "I only want you to" throughout this hypnosis session, and it's designed as an evening routine to help you sleep, but also reflect on the day and then prepare for the next day. So find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a feeling of calm and relaxation, and as you exhale, I only want you to exhale as much as is comfortably possible to, and in doing so, I only want you to notice that as you breathe out, feelings of tension and stress and anxiety leave your body. Breathing in that resourceful feeling of relaxation, and if it's safe to do so, I only want you to close your eyes if you're happy to go into deeper levels of trance. That's right, deeper and deeper, relaxed. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that as you breathe in, you're seeing a glowing, warm color that represents resourceful relaxation. So that as you breathe in through your nose, imagine that color going in through your nose, filling your lungs with this resourceful feeling of relaxation. Then, on the outward breath, just imagine a darker color is leaving your body, representing any stress, tension, or anxiety that is now leaving your body on your outward breath. That's right, deeper and deeper, relaxed. I want you to notice the feeling of your head perhaps on your pillow. And if you're not in bed right now, I want you to imagine what it would be like to be in your bed, the normal place where you normally sleep. Imagine being in that bed with your head on that pillow. Imagine feeling the sensation of your arms and legs touching the sheets, perhaps feeling the duvet on your skin. Imagine wearing whatever clothing you would wear just before going to sleep. Continue to breathe in and breathe out that warm, glowing feeling. See it going in, brightly colored, and leaving darker, letting you know that tension, that stress, is leaving your body. And in doing so, I only want you to notice just how deeply relaxed you're becoming. Deeper and deeper. Relaxed. Now, that's it. Deeper and deeper relaxed. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, you're going to let go of any tension in and around your body. Focus on the muscles around your forehead. Those same muscles responsible for expressions like surprise or concern. Become aware of those muscles. Breathe in that resourceful feeling of relaxation. And then on that outward breath, release that tension. Now, that's it. Deeper and deeper. Relaxed. Now focus on the muscles in your jaw and your cheeks. Breathe in that resourceful feeling of relaxation, and then as you exhale, just let go. Now, that's it. Of all that tension. Feeling your jaw looser. The muscles in your cheeks, just loosen them. As you breathe in, now become aware of any muscle tension in your neck and your shoulders. Feel that tension, and then on that outward breath, release that tension, taking you deeper and deeper, relaxed. That's right, deeper and deeper relaxed. And now notice that your arms, your fingers are all getting heavier and heavier as you can imagine them sinking now into the mattress either side of your body, enabling you to go deeper and deeper. Relax, that's it. And now your legs. As that tension leaves your body, your legs get heavier, loose. And I want you to imagine your arms and legs are a bit like the limbs of a puppet without any strings. Just slumped. Heavy, loose, limp, that's it, by your sides. And notice that in this way, you don't need to hold any tension now. Those puppet limbs are just, that's it, letting go of any feelings of tension whatsoever. That's it, deeper and deeper, relaxed. And that feeling of relaxation is now on your insides as well. Your lungs can relax now. Your stomach can relax now. Your diaphragm relaxes. Your heart relaxes. You can breathe in and breathe out effortlessly now, as every cell in your body is oxygenated, releasing that tension, and any remaining tension just melts away. And you know what it's like when you've seen perhaps an ice cube out in the sunshine on a hot day. You can imagine that ice cube melting away. And that's exactly what's happening to any remaining feelings of tension, stress, worries, or anxiety. Just allow it. Allow it to melt away. Because I only want you to focus. Focus on the day that you've just had. And I wonder as you think about the day, I want you to think about, first and foremost, what impact did you have on your world today? How did you impact your own life? What did you do today that your future self will be grateful for? What important things did you do that perhaps you've been meaning to do for a while, but you just got them done today? What did you do at work or in your career or in your family that made a positive contribution? And notice that as you remember those things, you can't help but feel good, knowing that the world is a little bit better because you were on it, that you did something, you contributed, you helped in some small way to improve your life or the lives of those around you. And then as you think back on the day, I wonder, what did you learn today? A useful way of thinking is that either you win or you learn. And therefore, anything that didn't quite go to plan is an opportunity to learn something. And if you can learn just one thing, then it means that you are wiser today than you were yesterday. And that wisdom will enable you to make better choices and decisions in your future. So think about it. What did you learn today? And then think, with that insight, that skill, that knowledge, how can that be used in your future to add value to you or the people around you? They say knowledge is power, but not really. Applied knowledge is power. You can learn a skill, but if you never use that skill, is it useful or useless? So what did you learn today? And more importantly, how could you apply it? And then think, this day that you've just experienced, how has what has happened today added to the quality of your life? Maybe you ate nutritious foods. Maybe you did some exercise. Maybe you read a book or learned something or listened to something that just enabled you to evolve at some level. And as you think about how today added to your life, ask yourself this question. How can you use today as a way to make your future even better? Learning is just one example, but so is saving. What seeds are you sowing today that can grow into the fruit, the crops of tomorrow? One of the keys to success is a principle known as delayed gratification. Those people that live like there's no tomorrow, spend money they don't have, eat food that might taste good but be detrimental to health, make choices about what to consume that may make them feel good but could have consequences for their future. But with that long-term perspective, what can you do today that will reward your future self? What insights can you take from today that will make you even more prepared for future events. As you look back on the day, you'll be aware of your biggest goals, your biggest mission, and ask yourself the question, what did you do today that made some kind of incremental progress towards reaching your goals? Maybe you made a phone call, sent an email, learned something. Maybe you did something, worked on a project, wrote something down. Maybe you gave a lot of your time and maybe a little of your time. Maybe it was just one single thought that you did that made a tiny bit of progress towards your biggest goals. Part 1 of this preparation for you about to sleep is reflection. Part 2 is about intention. The power of the subconscious mind means that it can go to work even when you're sleeping. So I wonder, what would you need to accomplish tomorrow for tomorrow to be a great day? Maybe it's something small, maybe big. But I wonder if you did that thing, and I only want you to think of one thing. That one thing that if you did that thing, accomplished that thing, this time tomorrow when you're about to go to sleep, you could say that that really did help you make progress towards your goals, that you added value to your life. So what one thing would you need to do tomorrow to feel like it was a great day? And then imagine seeing yourself doing that very thing. And maybe it's challenging. Maybe it involves a risk. But I want you to see yourself, your future self tomorrow, doing the very thing that if you did that one thing, tomorrow would be a great day. Because sometimes we have this idea about what it is to have a great life. Big dreams. And it seems like someday we'll achieve those things and someday everything will be great. But I wonder what it would be like if you only entertained one idea. That if each and every day you figured out what one thing you would need to do to make tomorrow a great day, and then woke up with the motivation, the intention, the determination to do that one thing, so that later that day, just as you sleep, you can reflect back on that day and say, today was a great day. And then thought of what you would need to do the following day for that following day to be a great day. And then what would happen if you woke up the following morning with that motivation, optimism, determination to do that one thing that would make it a great day, to the extent that that evening, with your head on your pillow, feeling relaxed, feeling that today was a great day. And if that happened day after day after day, that you did one thing that made it a great day, then wouldn't you say that in a week of doing that, you've had a great week? And in a month of doing that, you've had a great month. And a year of doing one thing each day that made each day a great day, isn't it safe to say that that would have been a great year? And if year upon year, is great, wouldn't that make for a great life? And sometimes the biggest value comes from what you learn, and what you learn comes from what wasn't perfect in the day. Sometimes you learn the most by pursuing big things and not quite reaching them. So either you win and you achieve what you set out to achieve, or you learn, and that gives you the wisdom and the resilience to make tomorrow more likely of success than the day before. You are unlocking the resources to be able to wake up tomorrow feeling motivated, resourceful, optimistic, with an innate drive to do whatever is necessary to contribute, to have impact, and to make progress on your goals. And then, very soon, as you listen to this, you won't be waking up, you'll be drifting off into a deep sleep. Sometimes a hypnosis session is designed to have you woken up, inspired and motivated, whereas this hypnosis session is designed to enable you to drift off into a deep, refreshing, rejuvenating sleep. Your unconscious mind will be focused on what you've learned, what you've contributed, thinking about that big goal or big challenge that you have tomorrow. And even while you sleep, your unconscious mind will be working on the problem, thinking about what is necessary to have that impact, to do that thing, to do what is necessary to have the biggest possible impact tomorrow. Very soon, I will count upwards from 1 to 10, but you won't wake up. You won't wake up unless you are listening to this outside of your bed. If you are in your bed, you will listen to this and drift off into a deep, deep sleep. If you're not in your bed, when I count to 10, you will awake fully and be wide awake. You are in your bed right now listening to my voice. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to enable you, if you're in your bed, to enjoy deep, rejuvenating sleep. 1, 2, 3. Feeling completely relaxed. 4, 5, 6. Feeling a desire to yawn and drift off into the most pleasurable sleep you've had in a long time. 7, 8. Drifting off, drifting off. 9, 10. Drifting off to a deep, deep sleep.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.
Okay, thank you so much for watching that. Obviously, that was a different session. It was designed for a bedtime ritual, almost a sleep hygiene kind of approach, kind of getting ready for bed, learning what you needed to from the day, and then kind of thinking about just one thing that you would need to do tomorrow to make it a really good day. I'll certainly be using this particular episode for my own sleep routine from this point forwards, because I think it's the type of questions that are quite useful. Some of those questions were actually inspired from a book that I read a long time ago. It was Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within, and it had these morning questions, evening questions, and then problem-solving questions. And I'd certainly recommend checking out that book if you haven't already read it. It's very insightful and certainly one of the first books on personal development I read that I found just very useful. Lots of very practical things in there, and lots of those principles I actually try and fuse into some of the hypnosis sessions that I work on. If you found that useful, please like and subscribe to the show. Drop me a comment if you got any kind of insights on that might be useful for either myself or anyone else. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again on a future show. Thank you.